Have you put a lot of offers on homes recently and not one at all? Now, I know this can be extremely frustrating, and I've talked to a lot of agents and a lot of buyers who have put in 10, 15, 20 offers and not one on a single property. Now, I know it can be very frustrating trying to get into this market, but recently the market has shifted, and now the Canadian federal government is trying to introduce something new to ease the tension. Hey guys, Jeff from the Brantford Realty Group here. If you know me, welcome back. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the local real estate news that affects your local market. In this video, I'm going to go over the recent announcement by the Canadian federal government that they're going to introduce new measures to keep buyers informed during the offer process and to give sellers more options when selling their house. The trend recently is that buyers have been waiving their conditions and they don't know exactly where they stand when competing with other offers. This ends up sometimes making them go to their max budget when competing on a house, and sometimes it discourages them at all to even put in an offer because they don't know how high the price will go. There is word that there is a software coming from Australia that will help track all listings on realtor.ca and will help track in real time the amount of offers there are on offer presentation night. With home prices skyrocketing, the open bidding process hopes to cool the already hot real estate market. Unfortunately, it hasn't done much in other countries that have already implemented this open bidding strategy. So the true effect of this new measure won't be seen until later this year, because sometimes when you have two hot offers or two buyers who are competing against each other at a higher price, it might cause them to actually see what the other person is bidding, and then they might be able to bid a little higher. But in some cases, what may happen is that the buyers see that 4 or 5 out of the 7 offers are undervalued, and it ends up causing the other 2 to reconsider the amount that they are offering. The recent federal budget, there's been talks about a new Bill of Rights for buyers. But as of right now, the 2 hottest markets in Canada, Vancouver and Toronto, both follow provincial rules. So any changes are going to have to be made at the provincial level, not the federal level. For example, here in Ontario, we need both the buyer's consent and the seller's consent in order to reveal the price. So this is where it can start to become a little bit of a sticky situation because every province has their own rules. So there is no guarantee that even if the program is implemented, that it will do anything to help ease the market. How the open bidding process is going to affect the market is still up to be seen, but experts do think that it will affect the whole home buying process at the end of the day. Will it fix the main issue, which is mainly supply? I don't think so, but it will have a significant impact on how buyers buy homes. Now, when the program will be released is still up in the air, as it does take some time for Korea to change its policies and to roll it out on their website and to train agents how to advise their clients on their options. Right now, until things are settled, the Ontario Real Estate Association is leaving it up to the sellers to decide whether they want an open or closed bidding process. But I don't think that it's going to matter too much because we are now fully into the spring market. There are a lot more homes available every day, so buyers are spread over more homes, and in some cases, some homes aren't even going into multiple offers the way they were in February. So the effect of this will still remain to be seen over the next couple months and when it will be implemented. Overall, we are still seeing a lack of supply that is fueling the Canadian real estate market, and it doesn't matter if you raise all the red tape, give municipalities more money to build, it's still going to take between 2 to 3 years before those new homes hit the market and affect supply at all. Now, mortgage interest rates are on the rise, and they are planned to be raised again later this year. But don't forget that everyone is qualified against the 5-year fixed rate term when they are applying for their mortgage. And in some cases, this is up at the 5.25% level or the 5.75% level. So there's not going to be a crash anytime soon. Don't listen to the main news outlets that are stroking the fears of a correction coming down the line. Now, overall, this open bidding measure is meant to help cool the real estate market or potentially tame it. Now, that is definitely a good thing, as it was sort of out of hand earlier this year, but the effects won't be seen until later this year when they can actually be enacted. And giving sellers more of an option when selling their house is usually a good thing, and more transparency during the offer presentation is good for buyers, as it could help slow the market down and cool it down a little. Let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are on the open home bidding process. Is it going to affect the market the way the feds think it's going to do? If you liked this video, be sure to watch this video where I go over all the recent monthly stats for Brantford and tell you exactly how it's going to affect buyers and sellers in this market. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. If you did like this video, please like, share, and comment down below. Be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the local news and all Canadian real estate news to keep yourself up to date and informed. Well, that's it, guys. Until next time, take care, and let's make today a great day.